I think it's coming through Cyrus's because I got the headphones.
I'm going to jump off and back in. Y'all go ahead.
Okay. Welcome back to the I about said all sorts. Welcome back to the Blacked Out Podcast. Today's special guest is Adam Burgess from Copper Steel Co. What's up, Adam?
Hey. Oh, not much. Staying busy.
Hell yeah.
Looks like it.
Yep. It's chaos over here.
Hell yeah.
You know, trying to get orders out, train guys. I moved to a new shop. Not enough time.
You're not in the backyard anymore?
No.
Another shop? Another shop again?
Yeah, again.
Damn.
Yeah, I kind of had a dilemma where I brought some people in to help, and I didn't really have space to store prep pieces or even have them work at the same time. So, if I wanted to speed things up here, I needed a bigger space. So I took the jump, took the leap.
Yeah, I like that banner. That looks good.
Oh, that's the sticker thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to wear my Copper Steel Co. shirt, but I can't find that daggone thing. Must be in the dirty clothes.
Oh, no.
I thought, man, I'm going to wear my shirt. It's going to be on there.
Yeah, I wanted to wear my hat, but I didn't have time to go find it.
Just lost all my shit, huh?
I've got 50 hats, man.
Yeah, no.
I can imagine.
50 fucking hats. And no, I did want to wear it, but I mean, you're geared out. Fucking Led Zeppelin, baby.
Yeah, dude.
I'll wear it next time I make a video.
Oh, anyway, you're gonna have to get one of these new shirts. It's got the PhilBilly right on it.
Hell yeah.
I got your shirt over here still, so I got to get it made. Hopefully I can get it made before the jam,
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That'd be sweet.
What were you talking about? You're making new shirts?
Oh yeah, I got a new thing made up where it's got the PhilBilly still and the guys on it.
Oh, right. Nice.
All right.
It says shining brighter together. It was gonna be an official Maggie Valley shirt. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have shirts there or not though.
Oh yeah, just that and the PhilBilly cotton candy.
Well, you gonna have some cotton candy. You bringing that with you, Phil?
I don't know. They probably won't let me sell it. But it's
in the
gonna be too
lot.
hot. I ain't working. I'm fucking shaking hands and fucking high-fiving motherfuckers and sipping on liquor. I ain't working. It's gonna be too fucking hot.
Yeah, it was hot last year. I know that.
You can only imagine.
Yeah, and I tell you what, man. Hopefully they got that fucking air conditioning worked out in my cabin, because I ain't fucking staying there without it.
Oh shit! There's an issue, huh?
Well, no, I just told him that. I was like, listen, man, it's fucking July, on the top of a mountain, fucking Maggie Valley. It's like, I'm gonna be hot as fuck. I'm gonna need air conditioning. That's the number one requirement. Air conditioning, Wi-Fi. If you can't give me those two things, I ain't staying. Fuck that.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't even look in. I don't even know if mine has it. I just assumed it did. I don't even know.
Yeah, man. If you don't have it, you will be miserable. You and your whole
Shit.
family would be fucking crying.
So like last year, like at the end of the day, like you can just see everybody just all wore the fuck out from the heat, just walking out of there, just like couldn't wait just to go. I don't even think there was major partying going on afterwards.
Dude, if you're probably gonna see me in this fucking chair dumping bottles of water on my head, because me and the heat don't get along. I'll tell you that right fucking now. I'll probably be greasy and fucking soaked. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I can imagine too, you know, if the drink, it's going to be like a concert, I assume. Lots of drinking in the heat, man.
Hopefully there's some
rough.
good music. Yeah.
Oh yeah, last year the bands were all right. I checked out one or two of them, but you're just walking around talking to everybody, and you're getting jars thrown at you. Fucking, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
It'll be interesting.
So how's things been going, Adam?
Good, man. June has slowed down a little bit, but otherwise it's, you know, slowly progressing. It's man, the building's the easy part. You know, it's managing the time to build efficiently. It's been a project, you know, especially trying to get guys in here and train them, and it's just everything takes my attention away from what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm behind, but you know, I'm keeping in contact with the guys and keeping them updated, and everybody's been chill about it. So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But busy, man. It's good problems to have. Good problems.
Yeah.
What's your lead time like right now?
I still have it set at 4 months, and I'm not even entirely sure how accurate that is. But I ain't about to change it until I, you know, get into May. I'm still working. I'm at the end of March for orders. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It gets hard to accurately predict your time frame when you're that far out.
Yeah, it's really unrealistic, especially, you know, if this was my second or third year or something, maybe I'd have a better idea. But where it's just still in my first year business, it's just impossible. And with these guys too, you know, they're getting stuff prepped up like this. And I've got them doing a little bit of soldering on cylinders, but it's still so new. It still remains to be seen how much that's actually speeding up the process.
Yeah.
But it'll get there eventually. And I'm sure it's helping some. Doesn't help when you get FedEx fucking a still up too. Man, I had bad damage. Yeah, I was here all weekend, replacing it, rebuilding a 30-gallon pot.
Damn.
Yeah. You guys see the You guys see the pictures of the one with the agitator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I missed that.
Oh shit, that one got fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, bad, dude. I don't know how they do it. The thing took a 25-foot fall, or they set something heavy on it. I don't know.
They, you know, like when they unload the trucks to go onto the other trucks, you know what I mean? The package handlers unload, they're just throwing that shit onto the belt.
It had to have been something like that. Yeah.
Right.
You know, and you know, I say overall though, percentage-wise, I can't really complain. But they better not give me any shit for the claim. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Dude, and the bigger and heavier the package, the more they throw it the fuck around. Like, I've noticed once a week I have a corn order where I'm sending out corn, and it's mangled, and there's corn just exploding coming out of the fucking box. And I gotta replace that shit. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah,
these guys, they get paid by the hour. They don't give a shit.
You
Yeah,
talk about claims. I had all my stuff gets sent out USPS, and they lost one of my packages. And customer called me. I, track it, take the tracking number, and it's sitting somewhere like, I don't remember where, Philadelphia or somewhere like that. And it's just sitting there for weeks. And so I finally go to the post office to talk to the people up there. They give me the runaround. I have to call this number. I call this number, and I said, look, I just need to file a claim because I've already sent my customer another package. Like at this point, it had been actually a couple of months. And they said, well, you can't file a claim because it's not a lost package. I said, well, what do you mean? We know right where it is. It's in this yard somewhere. It's just still on a truck. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, if you know where it is, why is it not shipped, But
Yeah.
it got to the point where I screwed with that order for so much. I finally just had to decide that, the time that I've spent dicking around with this is already more. It was worth more than the package itself. Like I had spent so many hours on it. My time had eclipsed the cost of the package. So I was like, screw it. I just never did even finish it.
Yeah. And kind of adding on to that, like this package, it cost me $200 to send out the new pot. So I'm assuming if I want this damaged pot sent back, it's going to cost $200 because they make me pay for the fucking shipping. So I don't know. I think I may have a scratch and dent that's available, and I may just ship it from his house to if somebody wants it.
That's what I would do.
Why shipping it to myself? The only problem is that I think the collar area is a little off. It's not level, so I kind of need to get my hands on it to make sure that's at least level. But I don't know, unless somebody's handy and they want to fuck with it. But shipping on that fucking thing is going to cost $200 anyways.
Yeah, and then ship it back out to somebody for a scratch and dent. That's another.
Yeah, exactly. You're already talking $600 in shipping. Yeah.
So you got anything new up and coming on builds or something?
No, nothing new. Well, no, nothing new. I got a still I can show you guys right now, but it's not anything different than I haven't already posted. But I am playing with the idea of I want to offer. I'm thinking like a 20-gallon, like $1,400 shipped, and but it's gonna be not tri-clamps. It's gonna be union based. Maybe some maybe half-inch plumbing, instead of the 1-inch. Just want to offer not as fancy, not all the folds and stuff.
Like a beginner, like a beginner type bill.
Just a lower budget, still, especially where I got these guys that are working. I kind of want to see what the response would be if somebody's willing to sort of be the guinea pig and trust that I'll get a good still to them no matter what. But I think I want these guys, once they're fully trained, to be building some of these lower budget stills.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if anyone's interested in that. I still got to work out the details as far as the design, but I pretty much have it. For the most part, I have it pretty much figured out. But yeah, it's 20-gallon. I'm thinking like $1,400, including shipping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So something like that.
What do you do? Go ahead, PhilBilly.
No, go ahead, Cyrus. You're cool.
I was just going to ask do most of your customers order like your pre-designed stills, or do you get a lot of custom? What's the mix there?
Yeah, I would say it's maybe leaning towards more that they just buy right off the website. But for a little while there, it was like 50-50 because everybody kind of wants something You know,
Right.
like for example, the PhilBilly is one of our best sellers because of the hatch. But I've had a lot of people call me and just add the hatch, and you know they don't want all the other stuff,
Right.
the infuser and you know the sight glasses and stuff. Yeah, that PhilBilly is actually really popular. And the other popular one of those starter stills, those little with the jars, which is cool because those are the two things that I kind of I don't know, they built to set myself apart a little bit, and they're kind of the most popular sell, you know, right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a lot of custom stuff, but it's hard to say. I want to say 50-50, but I'd be guessing.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good mix.
Yeah, you know, it keeps you know, it keeps it interesting. You know, it doesn't get like mundane or anything. You know.
Actually, if I remember the PhilBilly still, I remember that came out the first day of Maggie Valley last year.
Whoa. Was it?
Yeah,
Really?
I remember being down Maggie Valley and seeing Big Izzy. I asked him about it. He's like, no, that's PhilBilly has it.
Oh, I don't remember. Do you remember when you got it, Phil?
What is it? My bad. I was reading the comments.
The reveal of the PhilBilly still.
The rebuild?
No, the reveal of it. Wasn't it there in Maggie Valley? Well, you weren't there, but you did a video on it.
Oh yeah. It was somewhere around that time, I think.
Yeah.
Somewhere?
I think it's been about a year, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't.
How old was you when you started building stills, Adam?
Oh shit, that would have been 2014. So almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago. I'm 30. So when I was around 30.
Okay. So what did you do before you started building stills?
Oh Jesus, I floated around trying to find my purpose. Like, you know, nothing in particular that I would call a career. I worked at a jail for a little while. I did that for a total of 4 years. I worked 2 different times, and totaling 4 years. But you know, that wasn't really my
expertise. Anything to do with
let's just say they
soldering.
asked me to resign. Yeah. So yeah, I was doing some shit that you know, I shouldn't have been working there doing it. But yeah. But you know, it was a job, and it was one of the better paying jobs, you know, in the county. And I had a bunch of high school friends that worked there, so they kind of convinced me to do it. But yeah, so that was the only other job I held on to like a lengthy time. I worked with troubled teens for a little while, for a year. Dude, it just, other than that, just anything to make money. I was literally floating around, moving around, you know.
Yeah.
You know, when the still thing came about, dude, I've always been like artistically inept, you know. I've always been good at that stuff. It's always been something I enjoy. And so when I landed in that job, I was like, you know, man, I could do this. You know, it's the first and only thing I've done that does not feel like work.
Yeah.
You know, and so when I moved out to Washington, I was like, man, I gotta figure out a way to keep doing it, because I genuinely like doing it. But nothing, you know, I wasn't really doing anything. I was really just kind of stuck in my 20s for my entire 30s almost. Just drinking and partying, and you know, it's just I wasn't doing anything special.
Me too.
Me three.
My
Yeah.
dad called that moving sideways. He'd always ask me, when you going to stop moving sideways?
Didn't start.
Yeah, moving sideways, upside down.
Man, I
Yeah,
like partying so much that I found a way to get paid to party.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
shit.
Dude, it's good times, dude. I mean, if you can keep it reeled in for the most part, then, you know, why not? I went off the rails a little bit, and I had to kind of check myself. But part of that was also I didn't have direction. Like, I had nothing I was really working towards for myself. So even when I was building stills at the other company, I wasn't like, what was the end game? I had no end game. I wasn't accumulating a retirement. I wasn't accumulating vacation time. You know, I wasn't. It was just, there was no end. You know, so I was kind of lost. Like, what am I doing? And it was. I would say this: it was easy to quit drinking when I had something to focus on. Now that I have the business, I have something to work on and build and keep my attention. So I think if anyone's trying to quit drinking, that's the key. You got to find someplace else to focus your attention fully.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That was why. Go ahead.
That was the only thing that saved me from just drinking myself into a ditch, was a laser focus onto something else.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only thing that worked for me. I had tried to, you know, I mean, I haven't quit drinking, but I no longer drink like I used to, you know.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing. That focus, like you're talking about, I had tried everything else. None of the other things had worked.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people get into like religion stuff when they quit, because it's, you know, that's where their attention goes, and then they can work towards helping others. But yeah, you know, it's not, me and my wife have talked about it. You know, it's not, I wouldn't say it's completely off the table that I'm not going to ever drink again. But, you know, I needed a long break.
Yeah. I personally, when I first started doing all this PhilBilly moonshine shit, man, I went off the fucking rails because I had unlimited fucking moonshine. We're like,
Yeah.
I drank a whole quart in a night. You know what I mean? And,
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm a big man, so I drink a whole quart of 100 proof in one night, and you know, wake up.
I try not to keep any supply around. You know?
and do it again, and then I slowed down, lost a little weight, and then started hitting it hard again. And then I had to go to the hospital. My AFib started jacking up, so I almost died because my heart wouldn't regulate. And they finally got us to regulate. They doped me up a whole bunch with a bunch of drugs, and they got me back to normal. So now, baby steps. You know what I mean? I'm taking it easy. Taking it easy. I'm gonna lose some more weight, and then I'm gonna start hitting the gym, so I could have a fucking another go round, because I love getting fucked up, dude. It's my favorite thing on the world. I'm telling you, I want to be fucking blasted right now. I don't give a shit. I like being belligerent drunk. I'm a drunk piece of shit, and I fucking love it. But that's me, and so I'm gonna do what it takes so I can get back there. I want to be back, fucking blacked out, fucking boom. I'm gonna get healthy again, and then I'm gonna get unhealthy again. That's my fucking goal. I'm getting.
We all gotta have goals, brother.
Yes, you should have goals. Yeah.
I'm getting a gym membership.
I'm doing this so I can drink.
For real. Dude, I'm a fucking lush. I've been a lush since I was a child. I was a 13-year-old alky, man. I'm not kidding you. I drank all the time. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dude, you know what was freaking me out when before I moved is every time I drank, I would get these big like red continents. Like my body wasn't. I read that my body wasn't absorbing, or my liver wasn't handling the alcohol. It wasn't able to like process it or some shit. But you guys ever get those big red splotches? You ever break out in them?
I get kind of red in the face. That's blood pressure mostly. Because when you drink, you don't realize it. Your blood pressure goes the fuck up.
Dude, I was taking my blood pressure on a nightly basis. it was bad. I had bad blood pressure too.
Hope I can have one more.
What? Yeah. Well, I was kind of caught in this cycle where hangovers gave me really bad, like panic disorder, like panic attacks. I think from that dehydration and shit. So I was. Not only was I prescribed medications for my anxiety and still drinking, but then I would wake up still hungover as shit. I was like caught in this cycle where I was drinking to get rid of anxiety, and then the drinking was giving me the anxiety, and I was just chasing my tail for years. For years, I was doing that, and taking freaking Xanax for my anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at.
Alcohol.
God.
Yeah, it doesn't at all. Dude,
crazy.
I tried to swim in a creek once. There wasn't no creek. You know, I drank on some Xannies, and it was bad news, boys.
Dude, it's funny you say that. Oh, dude, that's hilarious because I was trying to think of like a blackout story. And the only one I can think of, because I'm not a guy that really blacks out. I usually remember pieces, not like fully blackout. But one time I fully blacked out, it was because I took some Klonopin. It was one of the first time I ever took Klonopin, and I was drinking. We were camping out. And I tried to swim across the river to this like old pillar. And they stopped me. But, dude, I can't even fucking swim good. It's like I was looking at the pillar the next morning. I was like, "There's no fucking way I would have made that. No fucking way." So they may have saved my life that night. I don't know. That was the one time I blacked out. Like
you take a handful of them. I remember one time years ago I took a handful of them. I woke up the next morning. And I was drinking, of course, and my pillow was just all full of fucking blood because I guess I fell backwards. So I didn't even remember.
Oh, yeah.
I'm stupid as shit when I'm drunk, man. One time I woke up and my shins from my ankles all the way to my knees were fucking purple, fucking bruised completely. And I remembered it like, but the pain didn't hurt as bad till the next fucking day. Like, I was in this club. It's called the Asylum. And it's a real popular club here. And there was this boat. Like, they have this boat, like one of them fucking speedboats, like you see, but they have it hanging up like this. It's real slippery and shit. And it's just a prop for fucking looks. I don't know why it's in the club, but they had it there. And my fucking buddy was like, "You're crazy as fuck." And I was like, "I'll run up and get in that fucking boat, motherfucker." And it was almost completely vertical. And I kept trying to run up, and I'd smack my shins every fucking time. And I kept getting broke, just falling on my face. And I kept trying and trying and trying. And I woke up the next day like, holy shit. It was terrible. It was fucking horrible. My shins were fucking bruised, purple, blue. I got my ass kicked at that club once, though. I started some shit with this big group of guys, and there's like 10 of them, and I mollywopped one of them, split him, but all the rest of them, they come out of the woodworks on me, dude. And even the bouncers were outside. It was outside in the parking lot. Even the bouncers were like, fuck that guy.
Dude.
They were just taking turns beating the shit out of me, dude. They beat my ass around the block. I ended up, I lost one of my boots, so I kicked the other one off. They beat me out of my damn shoes, man. I ain't even kidding.
Dude, oh God, I had the same kind of situation. I was at a college party. It was a Halloween party, so I was dressed as a pirate. You know, it was a big, like, you know, sort of fraternity type party. I don't know what the fuck happened. So I got there early because I knew the person who had the apartment, and I was drinking jungle juice, you know, before pre-gaming, before anybody got there. So by the time the place was slammed with people, I was completely shit-faced. And I was sitting out on the porch, like sitting on a kegerator. And I do remember just hearing this guy kind of talking. I remember thinking, like, this guy's a fucking douchebag. And and I remember looking at him being like, yeah. just obnoxious, like, yeah, like, shut up. And then the next time I turn and look at him, he headbutts me right in the face. He headbutted me right in the nose. I didn't, you know, I obviously pissed him off. But I'm sitting down, I turn, and he headbutts me in the face. And then next thing you know, we're up and we're scuffling around. I can't see. And at one point, I ended up on my knees, and he was kneeing me in the face. He kneed me in the face I don't know how many times.
Damn.
Yeah, I do it. And I had deja vu while he was kneeing me in the face, and I thought I was dying. It freaked me the fuck out. You know, that deja vu is weird anyways.
Yeah,
and that happened while he was kneeing me in the face. And so I wrapped him up and picked him up, and we went through a beer pong table. And then he was behind me, and he was choking me. And so I approached trying to pry his fingers off me. I actually bit one of his fingers to try and get him off me. Then he bit me in the back after I did that. Anyway, so then at the end, I grabbed because the whole time I couldn't see, and I grabbed the beer bottle off of somewhere, and I just cuffed him in the head. I didn't even know where he was, but I caught him in the head, and then we just got winded. Basically, what happened was he beat the shit out of me until we're both winded. And finally, I opened my eyes, and his whole head was covered in blood from the cut. And I asked him if he was done. Dude, I looked like – I'm not kidding, dude. My buddy – by the time my buddy got inside to the porch where it happened, he was just like, oh, my God. Like, because I was so fucked up. I had an optical blowout. Both eyes were basically shut. I had knots all over my face and head. Stupidly ended up just going to sleep there. They brought me over to another apartment, cleaned me up, and I could barely see driving home the next day. I had one little sliver eye. I looked like, seriously, Rocky from the movie. I'm not kidding.
Yo, Adrian.
Dude, it was bad. And I walked into my mom's bedroom that next morning. I must have been like 21 or 22 or something. And I was like, I think I should probably go to the hospital. She was still sleeping, and she was still sleeping. I woke her up with a fucking a knot for her face. Dude, that's the only time I think I've ever gotten into like a serious fight. And I don't know. I guess that's what I get for being obnoxious, drunk, or just I don't know what you want to call that kind of. I remember being annoyed at the guy listening to him, and I made it apparent. You didn't like that very much.
Made that public, huh?
I did, yeah.
Hey, PhilBilly, Chad's wanting in. I can drop out if you want to jump Chad in here.
Let's try 5. Will 5 come in this motherfucker? There's 4 to limit. I sent him a link. Let's see if it'll let him come in on 5.
And, to add to that, I still didn't black out.
You probably wish you would have. Oh, man, I tell you, them fellers beat me around the block that night. They whooped my ass so long, I ended up shitting my pants.
No.
It was looking bad.
And you just remind me, because the reason that I brought that story up is I was like, why didn't anybody break this up? The guy was beating the fuck out of me. Like I wasn't touching the guy. The only time I hit him was the beer bottle. And they're like, well, there's somebody who's like, you're holding your own. I was like, both. The guy almost killed me. It was bad, dude. I don't know how you stand by and watch that shit happen. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the way you would just explain that was like a MMA fight at a fucking college party.
Oh, God. This kid was, I think he was the quarterback for the college, and he was known for getting in fights at parties. Apparently, it happened every weekend. So it was no big surprise to anybody there. But
it probably wasn't just you that thought he was annoying.
No, probably not. And yeah. You know, and you know what's funny is I heard, because you know, it's a small town, people talk, people heard about it, and I was at a bar like I don't know, a month or two later, and they're like, "Yeah, I heard you hit him with a beer bottle over the head, so he kicked your ass." I was like, of course, that's what was said.
Somebody told the story in reverse. It sounds like.
Yeah. The beer bottle was towards the end. Yeah.
Who's the one that had the blackout?
Yeah, dude. I got an unexpected headbutt in the face. I guess I should have been a little bit more aware, but I don't know. I wasn't trying to fuck with him.
Man, I hit a guy with a beer bottle once, just because he wouldn't stop fucking with us, and he was just fucking animal. Nobody knows what the fuck his problem was, where he come from. He started in on one of my buddies, and then they scuffled, and I was just like, I'm fucking. We tried to be like, look, man, you go down the road, you know, fucking fuck off. And he just would not, man. He would not stop. Big old black guy. Just random at the fucking gas station. Fucking, we was a big old group of people partying. He come up, fuck with people's girlfriends, fucking running his mouth. I had a Bud Ice bottle. Never been opened. It wasn't even mine. I don't drink fucking Bud Ice, but I was like, that motherfucker's hard as shit. It's never been opened. Because an empty beer bottle, it'll break. A fucking closed one, that's even harder. I smack him in the fucking side of the head. Big old red mark right here. It didn't even break the bottle, but he had like a dent in his fucking head. And this motherfucker got up, was still wanting some more. And I was just like, let's go. I was like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna make us fucking kill him, you know? And I'm not doing it.
So guys,
crack, baby.
Yeah, just get the man's on meth, guys. We gotta go.
Yeah. You crack somebody with an unopened Bud Ice bottle and you put a dent in their head and they get up smiling.
Yeah,
fuck that,
you
dude.
better get that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But yeah, man, there's a lot of fights happening at old Sunoco. Old Sunoco. Shit. A Big Easy about killed one of my fucking friends at Sunoco once. Fucking beat him half to death. In like 3 seconds. He was like 14. This guy's like 19. Kept fucking with him. And I was like, man, fight him. I was like, I'm friends with him. You're my cousin. What the fuck ever. And Big Easy had enough. And he fucking wallered that dude out. It was crazy.
Yeah, I've done pretty well keeping away from that shit, but
yeah, I did.
I've had a.
I don't know how. I don't know how I did, but I did pretty good in my lifetime without a lot of fights.
It's never good.
Yeah, I prefer not to, but sometimes it's you know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
sometimes you can't avoid it.
It's hard to get me fighting when I was drinking because I love you, man. Like I'm that guy. I love everybody when I'm drinking. So it's hard to get me to fight when I'm drinking.
Yeah, nobody wants to fuck with that guy. He loves everybody. That's the shit. I wish I was. I'm a fucking idiot.
I have a buddy that's like that. That's like, oh, I love you and all that when he's drunk, but he gets annoying because he'll start hugging you, start twisting your nipples, giving you nipple. Like, what the fuck?
Oh no.
I've got friends like that are like they'll drink and then they'll be like trying to low key trying to bully you and shit, and you gotta let them know like dude, I'll beat the fuck out of you. You better stop. Look, you're my friend. Stop aggravating me. What the fuck is your problem? That's why I was talking about on that fucking when I made that shit with that weed in it. That fucking smirk. What is it? Leprechaun's pecker. Yeah, dude.
What is?
It's moonshine, absinthe, creme de menthe, chocolate vodka, and it was made with a quarter of Dark Side of the Moon reefer.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's like fucking cough syrup for a maniac. And I was making it, and I had this one friend in mind. His name is Justin. If you're watching, you're an annoying motherfucker when you're drunk, Justin. You know it. Straight up. He'll come over, and it's like, I need a babysitter. He'll show up and expect me to babysit him, and I'm like, this ain't right, dude. I need a babysitter too. What the fuck? So I can't get super fucked up because he's super fucked up. And I'm like, dude, next time you come, like one time he came over and I called his old lady. I ratted him out. I was like, come and get him now. We was having, and he'll say dumb shit like to people he ain't never met and disrespectful as fuck. And I'm like, dude, this guy is about to fucking murder you. Shut up. And he's just like, blah, 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 blah. And it's crazy. So I met, I called his old lady. I said, come and get him now. And he didn't see me call her. Like, I went outside and called her, like, come and get him now. I'm not hanging out with him tonight. I didn't even invite him here. Fuck him. She came and got him, bro.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that. I'm fucking in my 40s, man. This motherfucker still acts like he's 12. Crazy.
I work with a guy like that, and he's not even drunk or nothing. Like, we're just at work, and he's like, he's so glorified in his past. You know what I mean? Like, he's like still talking about a football game in high school.
Yeah. Shit's over, bro.
Dude, you're 40-some years old.
Shit's over. Yeah. Them were the best days. Like,
I love you, Anthony.
All through your 20s and 30s, you think those were your best days.
Yeah.
But you just got to let them go, bro. You got to let them go.
Yeah. Yep.
But,
yeah.
Especially when you got kids.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. Yeah.
Dude, I think some of them keep on right at it until their kids are old enough to drink. I've definitely been a few houses where they're, where the family dynamic is, partying.
Party. Fuck yeah. That's how I grew up, dude.
Oh yeah.
My parents would come home, drunker and shit, and whatever they had left, they'd set on the table. Be like, you guys could have that shit. We're going to bed. We'd get fuckered up. Dude, we was like 12, 13 years old getting jacked.
Yeah.
Shit, my mom taught me how to roll a doobie when I was fucking 13 years old. Fucking teaching me, son.
Yeah, my sisters did a good job with me with that.
I still don't know how.
We would have found each other, Phil, if we went to the same high school.
What's up doing here, man?
What's up?
What's up?
We're hanging around.
5,
Damn, look who's here,
baby. I didn't know we could have 5. This is shit.
Yeah.
Later, Dubs.
Froze the whole time.
What y'all up to?
Nah, man, just talking to Adam here. Telling him how great his beat is on his copper.
My controversial beads.
I can't hardly hear. Hold on one second, bro.
I bet, are your bottoms folded, motherfucker?
Well,
So we
dude,
got
if I do those other stills, the bottoms will be a little bit different. So there'll be
you could appease the moonshine lord. The moonshine lord. You could appease.
The still
you're
lord.
watching, Brian, you motherfucker. Also, Brian, are you going to be on my fucking podcast Friday with John Miller and the rest of the gang?
Oh, I saw that video, the Jerry Springer episode.
Yeah, PhilBilly Springer, baby. I think Brian Silcott would be a good addition to the podcast.
Oh, is it happening?
Oh yeah, Friday.
So maybe we should wager who's going to back out, who's not going to show.
I talked to John last night. He said he's fucking down.
And then the others were
Tom Crum and Stuart will shine.
So this stuff, this is all over an order that was supposed to go to them or was late, but then that same product was at an event.
Yeah.
I don't even know the story.
So
I don't know anything about it.
I don't give a shit. I'm not picking sides. I just seen that John wanted to go on a podcast with Stuart Will Shine and Tom Crum. So I put that shit together. And I called it the PhilBilly Springer.
PhilBilly Springer.
I told everybody involved, I will not get in the middle of the shit. Don't put me in the middle of the shit. So this is going to be I'm just going to facilitate the needs. Make it either fight or friend or whatever. But hopefully, I'm going to get some beads. We're going to be chanting, Jerry, whatever.
It'd be cool if you could get an audio drop, like an audio drop from the actual Springer show to be able to play it.
I need a producer. I need a team. I need a video guy and a producer. They invited me on the TV show. No, not Master Distiller. They invited me on Master Distiller, and I turned them down. But yesterday, somebody tried to recruit me for a cooking show, dude.
No shit.
Super cool show. Yeah, I love the show too. It's Guy's Grocery Games. Guy Fieri.
Oh, right on.
You guys ever seen that? Where they have 3 contestants and they have some judges that are cooks. Some Guy's the host. And the 3 people, they're just regular people. Or some of them are chefs, some of them are regular people. And they have they're in a grocery store. They go pick the items that they're allowed to get and they fucking cook them. And the judges judge them. There's 3 rounds. It's called Guy's Grocery Game. I watch the show all the time. I love Guy Fieri, but I told him I'd have to think about it. But, man, I don't think I'm going to do it because, one, it's all the way in California. And 2, they said they'd fly me out, pay for my room and shit. But they don't pay you to be on the fucking show. And I want paid, man. You know what I mean? I want fucking paid. I do some shit. If I go on a TV show and you're making money off of me, I want some of that money, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
But it's cool being offered shit like that.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I'm kind of. I know what you mean. I'm just a little torn about it. Sounds like a cool opportunity. What now? How did they get a hold of you for the cooking show? What made them?
It was through Instagram. It was through Instagram, and he said when he messaged me, he said somebody's told me that you're a pretty good cook, and he said that and then he offered, put me on a show. He gave me his phone number. I called him earlier today because I see, and I was like, man, because Master Distiller don't pay you a fucking dime, And then I was like, I wonder if they pay, because that's how they're screwing people over, man. They're making these fucking shows. They're making millions of dollars, and they're not paying the people that they're having on the fucking shows.
Well, it's because they don't have to. It's because they don't have to. It's because, people want the opportunity to do that kind of stuff. They're willing to do it, for no pay. Because, whether it's for just to have the experience, to be, to have fun, or whether it's a competition they really want to win, or whether it's just, hey, I can get 15 minutes of fame, who knows?
Yeah,
They don't have to pay people to do that.
It's crazy. Like they'll give you a per diem. No, I really talked to him, William Crowfeather. It wasn't a scam. I checked the guy out before I even called him. And
started OnlyFans.
or power bait.
I'll get famous someday on my own way. I don't need to be on a fucking a versus show. I want to be the goddamn host. I want my own fucking show. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And I've never flown on a plane. I don't know how well I'd take fucking flying to California by myself. Leaving my family here. I'm not getting paid. There's a $20,000 prize, but I told him, I was like, man, that's bullshit. I was like, you guys know who's going to win before you shoot the show. It's like, you pick a winner and 2 losers. I know how this shit works because they do it with Master Distiller.
I don't know, man. You bring your shit on a single, you might win.
If you guaranteed me to win, because I know it's bullshit. Master Distiller's bullshit. And if you're watching and you think it's not, you're confused. It's fucking bullshit.
They already know who the winner is and everything.
They do, dude. They set people up for failure. They have their friends on there. I'm not going on a show they're going to set me up to lose. Give me a contract, motherfucker. Pay me, and I'll be an idiot. I don't give a fuck. I'll do whatever you want, but I want paid.
I didn't go do it, but it was just the only reason I didn't go do it is because I just don't have the time. Like, I don't have time to take a few days and go across the country. Like, I'm.
What's up, Grady?
All day, every day.
Yeah.
How long is the whole process? Is there a set amount of time to film?
They told me it could possibly go 3 days. When they were talking to me about it.
It's about a week of your life, but they try and cram it into 3 days. And here's the thing. You got these guys running around, my liquor this, my liquor that. They had to ferment in 3 fucking days, dude. They had to leave their liquor, leave for 3 days, come back, and believe that that's their liquor in the fucking first place. Like, oh, yeah, we'll take care of it. You go ahead and go back to the hotel. You got an hour to run your fucking mash. How can you convert sugars? You can't convert. You're pretty much cooking and cold mashing. I don't know why you'd even cook. Yeah. They ain't even and then you use 3 pounds of yeast to get that shit to ferment in 3 fucking days. Nutrient, you're using turbo because you got to get it done. Fuck that. That's all bullshit.
Is there a reason they wouldn't maybe have contestants do that at the house? Or maybe I guess travel is probably a problem, but so scratch that. But I was just thinking that if there was another way.
Yeah. You want a competition, I'll run corn liquor against anybody as long as the judges are non-biased. But you got to guarantee me the judges are non-biased. And I got to know for a fact. Straight up.
The marketability thing makes sense to me. Everybody says that the winner is basically the best marketed product. And that doesn't seem too far-fetched to me. I don't know nothing about it, but it makes sense.
I know it's going to piss some people off, but the worst liquor I ever drank was winning liquor from that fucking show. The worst liquor I ever had was the first place winning liquor from one of those shows.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to name no fucking names.
I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
It was fucking horrible. It was wretched. It was worst. It was as bad. When somebody runs liquor their first time and it tastes shitty, it's on a new still, it probably tastes like Flux. It's horrible. That's what the liquor is comparable to. It's somebody's first fucking run. Like, I've had guys who've had first runs and send me liquor from their first run because they're like, I got into this because of you. And I'm like, fuck yeah. You send me liquor, try it. I've had liquor from a guy's first run taste better than winning liquor from that show. So, I mean, there's.
Well, do you think it is even the recipe? Like, it's probably not even the winning recipe, right?
What do you mean?
Well, isn't that the show, the winner?
No.
Gets a run at Sugarlands that is that competitive, that competition.
They get to keep some of their liquor. Everybody on the show gets to keep some of everybody's liquor. So contestants will come to me that I know. I got friends that have been on that show. I got lots of friends that have been on that show. And I'm not dogging it completely. I'm just saying it's not my thing. I don't think it's fair. I know for a fact that one guy has won because he was friends with fucking Mark and Digger. Straight up, that's a fact, Jack. It ain't fucking right that the other guy didn't win. A lot of people know who I'm fucking talking about. The winning liquor was shitty. And that guy's running around fucking sucking his own dick. It's fucking terrible, but whatever.
What's up, Bama?
So you
I shouldn't go on that. I shouldn't go on this rant. My bad, man.
So Cyrus, what were you asking about? The is it their recipe when they get to make it at Sugarland? Is that what you're wondering?
Well, that's what I thought. Like the Sugarland run that they win, isn't that supposed to be the recipe that they won with? Or am I mistaken? I don't really know much about the show.
Sugarlands runs the same exact recipe every time, and then they flavor it during or after. It's the same mash bill every fucking time, and sometimes they buy MGP liquor and add to that shit. Sometimes they'll buy a shit ton of liquor from MGP and add into the still with their mash bill. It's the same exact fucking mash bill. And then they'll put shit in gin baskets, or they'll post flavor. It's the same fucking recipe. Even if you won on the show, they're gonna run their liquor and try and make it your creation. It's fucking weird. It's fucked up. That's what it is.
So, Adam, I was going to ask you if you are considering any more closely doing some shining yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely in the plan.
Yeah.
I think ideally I would have somebody come out here and kind of do it with me, and then also time.
Yeah.
It seems that I would need to get this business a little bit more well-oiled, where these guys, I can count on them to build, and I know things are getting done in my absence, because right now I'm behind.
Man, I'm glad you got some guys in there. You can start training up. That's awesome. You've been needing it for a while. I'm kind of in the same boat. I can't keep up with my shipping. I'm behind on my shipping all the time. But actually talked to someone today. It looks like we may be hiring somebody, and that will certainly help.
Sweet. Yeah, it's tough because it becomes money managing, and like, I don't have that real dialed in exactly. I'm working on it, getting finances dialed in, so I know exactly what's coming in and going out. So like taking a leap, basically it's just a leap of faith. I'm bringing guys in. I'm just assuming I can afford it. And it's
Right.
it's tough in regards of managing money. I mean, if at least for me, because the business side of it is all new. It's all new to me. It's. I mean, I've told the
Right.
guys that are here, I'm like, dude, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. So
Exactly.
you're hiring help, and you're just hoping that help produces fast enough, grows to the point quickly enough that your production levels go up enough that you can at least pay for them.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I can make, I think it's clear at this point that I can make do with the amount of hours they're working with, that they're working right now. It basically amounts to one full-time guy. I got one guy that's here 2 days, one guy that's here Mondays for 5 to 7 hours. And then I have my wife's uncle who comes in and polishes and packs, usually on Thursdays, which, by the way, I gotta text him. But usually Thursdays or Friday, he comes in and polishes and packs. So it's about one full-time guy.
You polish everything by hand, or you got a fucking buffer, or what's the deal?
Yeah, by hand, yeah.
Yeah,
God
good shit
damn, I
shiny.
hate polishing shit so fucking much.
Yeah, it's not.
That's the
it's
worst
not
part.
fun. Yeah, it's,
Dude,
it's not fun.
I polished this same column 4 times in the last 3 days. And then I polished 2 whole other big old giant pieces of shit I'm doing. Not shit, but pieces of stuff. God damn, it's terrible polishing shit. It is horrible.
Yeah.
My elbow, I got like some shit going on from polishing shit. I feel like Mr. Miyagi. I feel like Daniel-san from Mr. Miyagi. Like I wax on,
Cheers,
I
guys.
wax off. It's fucking horrible, dude. And,
Yeah,
and like you're the king. Like all your shit is shiny. Boom.
Yeah, all the time. Whenever I see one of your stills, they're always.
Well, I got one over here that's not polished. You can see what it looks like. It is not fun, though. You're right, and I don't think Bobby really cares for polishing much either. But this is basically what it looks like. Now, granted, I've been working on this for probably a couple weeks now because it's slowly. But this is basically the worst that it gets.
Yeah. I notice you clean as you go, so it's not as bad at the end.
Yeah.
But sometimes I can't do that.
Fucking...
Clean the inside of the worm.
Dude.
I polished the worm before I put the coil in. But
the inside the worm's gotta be the worst.
Yeah, inside the worm right there, that's the best it's ever gonna look.
Yeah,
nobody's ever gonna get that thing back clean again.
Especially in the warm, man.
No.
Like you gotta.
This is a new shop.
Man, it looks great. That's a lot more space than you had.
Oh, big time.
That's nice.
Big time. I got an office too, which is nice.
Hell yeah! Is there a bed in there?
No. Yeah, might as well.
Look at Griff trying to move in.
Should be.
No,
Trying to move in.
Fuck, I'll work for you.
Got some storage space up there, so now we can just dump the peanuts in, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so it's coming along. We made some progress today, kind of getting shit set up.
Did you make that foam popper, or did you buy that?
Oh, I bought it from Uline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, Uline's pretty cool, man. Like where I work, dude, they order so much stuff through Uline that they end up giving them gifts and stuff, ordering shit.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, I get a gift almost every time. So
Yep.
it's gone from
shit.
this basically in a year. So this is, I don't know if you guys remember the space I was in when I first started.
Yeah, I remember
But
watching your lives.
It was this desk and about, maybe 200 square foot. It was, 3, 4, maybe small. So, made quite a bit of progress. Hopefully it continues, because I took a leap on this place.
Crow Feather said Griff's trying to bang hoes in Adam's office.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Why not?
He's like, you got a bed in there?
Yeah.
They let you take naps at work, Griff?
They don't let me, but I do. That's the advantage of being like this.
Shit. God almighty. That's funny as fuck.
Hey, what's up, Jake? I'm sorry, I just saw something.
Yeah, Mickey. That's up, Mickey, if you're still on here.
Yeah, I wish I could view I can't view. I was trying to pull it up on Facebook so I could view comments. So if anyone was asking questions, I apologize. I can't get it to play.
My daughter took
I'll try it, Bama. If you want to send me some, I'll try it. But I got some already. Man, I'll tell you what, also about polish, Adam, is that fucking pre-cut.
Yeah.
Man, the container they send that in is a piece of shit.
What are you having problems with?
It's broke every time. They even sent me one that they broke the motherfucker before I broke it the last time. This time I order it and it's wrapped up, and fucking they wrap it up because they knew it was broke. I squirt it and it comes out around a goddamn container. That container's a piece of shit.
Interesting.
I don't know.
I haven't had that problem.
Really?
Hey, wait. Just out of curiosity, are you getting the red one?
I think it's kind of pinkish looking shit.
Yeah.
I get the red one.
Switch to the blue.
Okay.
And what is that you have?
It's thinner. This is Flash. This one's called Billet. The one I was using before is called Pre-Cut. I still have some of that, but this is it's just thinner. It's better. Trust me. Just trust me.
Where did you get it?
Yeah.
I bought it off their website. Whatever this.
Billet, you said?
It's called Flash Billet.
Yeah, and the other one's pre-cut.
And the other one's pre-cut, Flash pre-cut. Yeah, it's thinner and it stretches further. You can get more out of it. And I've noticed that even when it starts to dry, you can still wipe it off and it still looks good. It's just basically what happened is pre-cut was out at this local shop I get it at, and I saw this stuff. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll try it," and I like it better.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you feel like spending $25 on another bottle of polish.
I mean, I just paid $40 for that pre-cut, and it's fucking, as soon as you touch it, it's like it's fucked up, man. The bottle's a piece of shit.
Damn.
That's interesting. I haven't had that problem at all.
Bama said try Zephyr. Have you tried Zephyr before?
No.
It
was in a chrome, like a chrome type polish or something, like a mag polish or something?
I don't know. Let's give him, see what he says. Send me a bottle, Bama. I'll try that. I'll try any fucking thing, man. I tell you what, that's the worst part about building anything is fucking polishing it. It is.
Yeah, no, it's annoying, and even I tell the guys that it's Bobby, but I tell the other guys too. It's like it's not the best. It's not the best thing to do, but it's not the worst. But nobody likes polishing.
I built a 3-jar setup today with a bypass, 3/4 going to 2-inch. And I bet I spent almost as long polishing it as I did building it. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Polishing. I forget, polishing and packing when I first started was taking me like a big chunk of time. I mean, I want to say as much as 3 or 4 hours, but maybe. Well, I guess between all of it is possibly a whole day.
Yeah.
So I was glad to
I
pass
know
that off.
when Whiskey Steel Pro sent that copper alembic to us, Windsong claimed it right away, and she probably spent, I don't know, 8 hours polishing that little 10-gallon steel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, you said it came pretty dirty, right?
Yeah, they don't polish them before they send them out.
Yeah, so I can imagine. Was it real like patina too?
It was just, the patina. Like, it got polished at the manufacturer, so she didn't have to clean off the manufacturing stuff, but it was, it sat in storage long enough that it was real patinaed.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't look bad. Honestly, it didn't look bad, but the problem was she had already seen your stills and wouldn't tolerate anything less than a mirror finish,
Yeah.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, it was Adam's fault once she saw that.
God damn! Now everything's got to be polished.
Tell you
I
what, dude.
remember-
Oh, go ahead.
I remember the first time, like, I even seen your stuff. I'm scrolling on TikTok and I seen your fucking solder weld. I'm like, God fucking damn, look at this guy.
Well, thank you. It worked. That's been the I don't know, the thing I've worked hardest to fine tune. I've always said that you can do it where it's like real strong, leak free, and it can look good. Like, it's possible.
Yeah. You work your damn hands to the bone if you're trying to do both, but it is possible. I don't polish shit unless I'm taking pictures of it or trying to make a video of it, but I do that quite often, because I'm always making new shit. Like, this is new. Like, I'm always trying to make new products. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I will clean it. Like if somebody buys something, I clean it now. I'll clean it with Wright's copper cream, and I'll rinse it off and I'll dry it off, and I send it like that. I'm not doing the 3-part polish, getting it mirror finished. You want it like that? Fuck you. That's how I feel. Fucking do it yourself. Buy yourself some goddamn polish. Polish your own fucking still. I will build it. I will get it clean. But I'm not making it mirror finished unless I needed to take pictures of it. And then you're welcome, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, it's what the fuck was I gonna say? The Wrights will do just fine as long as it'll make it look just perfectly fine, look great. It's when you get to the bigger stills that it becomes more difficult to do it all with the Wrights. But if you keep up with it and use just Wrights, you can make it look damn good.
Yeah, they look decent. They're just not like fucking gleaming and glistening like your shit. Diamonds and shit. You know what I mean? Fucking, this is gold, motherfucker, not copper.
Dude, I got the friggin' so that's like the precedent, right? That's the way I want it to look. And then the first time I bought like a big quantity of copper, I got 25 sheets, and it was all this like matte finished copper.
I remember that. Yeah.
Fucking pissed me off. I was so pissed. Fucking so pissed. No one noticed, but it's when you're displaying stills that shine like that, people obviously they notice, and then then I got that copper, and I was like, fuck. And I'm stuck with this stuff for 3 months.
Yeah.
But you can still make it look good. It's just not the same. It's not the mirror.
Yeah, I there's a big difference between the shit I make and the shit you make, though. I mean, the shit you make's big pot stills, a whole bunch of surface area. The shit I make's fucking like pipe, fucking pipes and shit. You know what I mean? I do pretty good keg stills, jar setups. But if I did what you did, then everything that left here would get polished. It's just what I sell. Sometimes, like if I sell a jar rig, it's $175. But I ain't got it priced in the budget to be able to put another hour of polishing that motherfucker. There ain't no way.
Mm-hmm.
But,
do you ever use the pre-cut just on the pipes, just like the first polish? Do you ever do that?
No. I always did the 3-step.
Try on pipes. I've been doing it on my jars, just using the billet, but the pre-cut will do the same. It takes it off well. Makes the pipes look good.
I noticed that if you do it immediately, it's not as bad as if you wait the next day or shit like that. That flux sets in, and it sucks. Dynaphile. What's a dynaphile? You get a dynaphile, it will knock a pipe out quick. I don't even know what that is, bro. Do you know what a dynaphile is, Adam?
Nope. Dynaphile. Huh?
I'm gonna look that up, Scott, for real, because I thought about getting a damn one of these things. Name that tool. Who can name that? Angle grinder with a fucking buffing wheel?
Yeah, there you go.
We started our own fucking game show, boys. I could do this all night.
I got something.
What's that saw?
Belt sander.
Oh yeah, William, I do have a video on how to build a parrot.
Yeah, dude, I don't know half the names of half the shit I use. It's like a way I pick. It's a way I pick on myself. Like I don't know. It's fucking.
I'm always like, give me the thing.
Yeah.
And fucking Big Easy's always looking at me like, he just hands me some random shit. No, the other things. There's like 800 things in my toolbox, and you got to make a noise with it. Like, give me the motherfucker. Oh, okay, here you go.
That kind of stuff always reminds me of my daughter when she was a teenager. She'd try and tell you something and be like, remember that time we went to that place where that thing was and that one girl was there that did the deal? And you're like, what?
Buy one, get one free. I play along. I fuck people up. I'll be like, buy one, get one special. I'm stupid, though. Well, fellers, it's been over an hour.
Yeah, I gotta get rolling.
I'm sorry I went in a rant about the goddamn TV show. It's just I've been seeing some shit that's been getting on my fucking nerves lately about the whole master distiller thing. I'm sorry about that. I kind of lost it and went on a rant. I hate it when I do that. If I piss you off, fuck you. Or sorry, whatever. Take it however you want it.
Well, you think,
at least it wasn't the same rant that you had before the cameras were on.
You don't like America, fuck you.
I was the one that started that one.
I can't believe anybody would want my stupid ass on a TV show anyways. They're probably better off without me.
Well, but you're probably frustrated being, in the community, and you want things, you just want things to be fair, like everybody to get a fair shot. So I can understand where there's a certain level of frustration with guys that take pride in what they do. And,
I got a couple friends that got ripped off, man. I do. And it bothers me. It does. I got a lot of friends that go on that show, and I got a lot of friends that wanted to be on that show, but got passed over because of some bullshit. And I see guys go on that show using my ideas and other moonshiners' ideas, and they never give fucking credit. And that bothers me too. But that's neither here nor there. I need another beer. Man, this shit was awesome. You guys are awesome, and we'll have to do this again real soon.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
Friday night, 7:30, PhilBilly Springer, boys.
Yes, sir. And next week's my birthday show.
Oh hell yeah! I'll give you a shout out while I'm doing it. I'll see you guys.
All right.
All right. Good night.
All right. See you later.